Colorado. This is Matthew Menza, Airborne Address number 7. And I'm doing some proficiency flying here to keep my skills up again, because I need to keep fresh. But before I do that, I want to talk to you guys again. And for those that don't know me, I'm running for District 17 here between Longmont. We got Longmont area, Lafayette, and Louisville. Great folks, great people, great part of the state. It's awesome. I love it here. All right, so let's talk about character. Everybody's been talking about character and politicians. So here's the deal. Yes, character is important. I think it's very, very important. I'll talk about the 3 pillars of character and why I think they're important as a politician. So I don't think anybody needs to be perfect. I think it's kind of silly to expect that a public leader or anybody, our neighbors, are supposed to be perfect. We're all human. We're all fallible creatures, and we make mistakes. Well, what the character part comes in, though, is your ability, number 1, your ability to how you react in the face of adversity. If you make a mistake, you self-reflect and say, yep, I made a mistake. How do you react in the face of adversity? That's number 1, part of character. Number 2 is civility. Look, when you see public figures posting things on their social media that have derogatory language or bad words that I can't even let my children look at, that's not being civil. If we want to bring unity back to this country, if we want to stop rioting and violence, if we want to stop all the unrest that's occurring, we all have to get together and learn how to be unified and civil. Let's discuss it. There are problems we need to solve, but we can't solve them if people are being disrespectful and uncivil. So civility starts with all of us. All right, if you see politicians that can't be civil, they shouldn't have your vote. And number 3, morality, moral fabric. What does that mean? Well, naval officer for 20 years, this is a cornerstone of serving in the military in all ranks. You know, we talk about honor, courage, and commitment. Those are obviously very important. Integrity and honesty are also very important. You can't equivocate, you can't flip-flop, you can't bend to the will of a few that don't have the people's best interests in mind. You have to have the courage, and you have to have the integrity and the honesty. And that means getting out here and talking to you all, having the courage to speak to you honestly, and then when elected, making sure you follow through. Sometimes decisions change based off of new information, but you've got to be able to honestly articulate that and explain that. And that's the moral fabric I'm talking about. So come November here, think long and hard about who you want representing you, your family, your neighbors, and your community. And let's bring character back into play. I think it's important. So thank you very much, and we'll talk to you soon.